They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he'll manage to get to the 33. DeMarcus Lawrence there on the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. It's another run here for Williams. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Schultz is the motion man. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. Here's 2nd and 6. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And he'll get about 5. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Geno Stone with the tackle.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down, 3 to go. They'll roll out here with Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
So on 4th down, the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, out to punt. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Finding the tight end, here's Will Dissly. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
1st down, it is Williams. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
1st and 10. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
He'll try the right side with Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. To throw is Mayfield. He's got it inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, L.A.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession too. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And he's out of bounds, very close to the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, 49ers.
There's an air of excitement, Mike, anytime they call his number on the ground, and I think we could see why. You just need to catch the defense off guard for a split second, and he'll be through, sprinting downfield before they have any chance to react.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cowboy 80, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, ready?
From the gun, it's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
McCaffrey now on first and 10. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down. Second and 7.
Come on, set.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hey, check that. Street. Check go.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Rams 22-yard line.
Here we go.
2nd and a yard.
Bronco 80. Mustang 19.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That is intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James.
Intercepted by the Rams. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
What's that?
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Alert! What's that?
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. On the give, it's Williams. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 12. What a run by Williams. 33 yards.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Here comes Cora. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 2nd down, Baker. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. He gets free. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, San Francisco. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Amari. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Baker to throw. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Hey, on 133, King.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. On 1st down is Mayfield. That one intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here.
70 Lions.
They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Point it right. Run. Okay.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Mayfield to throw. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first, the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On third down, it's Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
A 4-yard loss. It's 4th down.
So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Geno Stone with the tackle. Again, it's McCaffrey. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Quick hitting slant there. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Go.
A play fake. Now it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Okay, ready?
Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's Purdy. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll motion over Samuel. They'll run here with McCarthy. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. They'll put Ayuk in motion. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Eagle, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hut, hut.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Brock Purdy, touchdown, 49ers. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
A gain of 6 on the play. And this is third down.
Regular.
Mayfield. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Gay to add the PAT. He's got it. And the 49ers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Hey, alert!
Schultz is the motion man. It's another run here for Williams. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the 2nd half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. A give, and here comes Williams. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll take this down to about the 7.
Hey, alert 33. What's up?
They'll go with Williams. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to... That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Niners will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
First and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Ayuk makes the play along the sideline. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Okay, break. Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Let's go now.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Hut, hut. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Check go.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Rams will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
60 by 6, 60 by...
Purdy going to give this to Garendo. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
2nd down and 8.
Cowboy 80.
They'll go again with Garendo. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Gain of 6 makes it 3rd and 2.
One more time, it's Garendo. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Powering forward. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll send the tight end in motion right. On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. One of the tight ends in motion right. They'll go again with Williams. And this is going to be a Rams 1st down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Schultz is the motion man. Here's a handoff to Cora. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
5 yards on the pickup. And this is third down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On third down, they go with Cora. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. First down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. The motion man is Nakua. Here comes the jet sweep. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Second and 7. On the handoff, this is Cora. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here comes 3rd and 6. Schultz is the motion man. On 3rd down, here's Williams.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
Punt team headed out for the Rams. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Purdy down to a knee. And that should be the final snap of this game. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season.